It's time to think about using your calculators that you found to figure out how your budget is going to be impacted from your compound interest investments or loans. The first tool we're going to look at is the investment calculator, the compound interest calculator that you can use to see how your savings, checking, or investments will grow. Most of these calculators use the same fields to perform their calculations. The tool I'm using is from investor.gov. The first piece of information is current principal. This is the initial amount that you invested. In my case, I opened this account and put in $100. I'm planning to add in another $10 a month, and I'd like to let it grow over 5 years. The interest rate says it's 10% here. That's a default. Not very realistic. So I'm going to put in 3%, which is a little bit more realistic. The compound interest time per year interval, you may or may not know this off the top of your head. This little help button here indicates that your financial institution should let you know how the interest is compounded. So you can look at a bank statement online, or you could even if you have the original paperwork from your account, you could figure that out. So when I click calculate and scroll down, in 5 years, my initial investment of $100, if I put $10 a month in, will be $753.02. That's pretty amazing. Let's say that I did not have the monthly addition, and this will tell us just purely without the additional money how the compound interest works, and it's $115.93. So still not too bad. So we've seen how money can grow if you add a little bit each month and you use compound interest, how it can all work for you. Let's take a look now at the opposite, which is a credit card calculator. As you've seen throughout this course, credit card debt can really grow exponentially if you don't keep an eye on it. This credit card calculator is from Bankrate.com, and it does a very nice job of predicting how much you'll be paying if you only make the minimum payment per month, or if you don't pay your credit cards off each month. So let's take a look at how this works. You start off with your credit balance. So let's do $100 again. The interest rate on your credit card is defaulted to 18%. That's probably pretty close to realistic. How is your minimum payment calculated? The default here is interest plus 1% of balance, and I'm just going to leave that. Your credit card information would be able to describe to you how your minimum payment is calculated. And based on the entry in the calculation field for minimum payment, the minimum payment defaults in. And in that case, it was $15. So I'm going to go ahead and put that back in. It doesn't seem like very much money, but a lot of people do just make the minimum payment. And we're going to use the fixed payment field blank. In here I could enter, let's say I thought I could enter an additional $20 a month. So I'm going to select a payment based on minimum payment. If I only pay $15 a month, you can see how this calculator calculates all of my what I owe and how it's going to compound. It will take me 8 months to be rid of my debt. In that time, I'd pay $6.16 in interest.